What is up, guys? This is Jules Devin, aka the Fragrance Critic, coming at you again with another fragrance review. This time we have, as you guys can already see and see in the description, is CH Men Prive. I absolutely love this fragrance, guys. I mean, I'm just gonna start out and tell you, um, I love the presentation. I mean, I do like the flask kind of style on this one, um, but this is okay. It seems like it's gonna break or something like that. You'll see. I mean, if you get the bottle or if you got it on the way, I know how some of you guys are. You know, I like to review the fragrance, although it's on the way to me. But just to go into the notes a little bit on this particular fragrance, um, the fragrance was introduced just last year, actually, 2015. Don't have anything on the perfumer quite yet. Looks like they didn't put that out. And at the top notes on this particular fragrance is going to have grapefruit, lavender, sage, red thyme, cardamom. And at the heart, you have whiskey. And at the base, you have leather, benzoin, and tonka. What I personally get out of this fragrance, I do get, let's see, I get a little bit of the lavender. I get a little bit of the cardamom. I definitely get the whiskey, but it's blended well. Right along with the leather, I do get the leather, and I do get the tonka and benzoin. So most of the ingredients in this particular fragrance, I actually get out of it. And as far as longevity, just to go right into that, the longevity is pretty decent. I have the aftershave lotion with this as well. So I like to go and take a shower, shave a little bit, throw on the aftershave, put on my chest and neck, then layer it with the actual fragrance. I'm taking 2 shots to the neck on this one, 2 shots to the chest, and maybe once in the armpits. I'm a heavy sprayer, guys. You know, I like to spray my cologne on early in the morning. That way, by the time I get to the job, I'm in, kind of in the middle of that fragrance. Where that kind of alcohol edge kind of wears off. But for this particular fragrance, I don't get a lot of alcohol. So, at all. It's very potent. Go right into the sprayer here. And again, I'll do like this presentation. It's very luxurious. Let's see. Here's a sprayer on this one. See that? Yep. A little bit of a spitter. But do like this fragrance a lot. As far as compliments concerned, my wife really likes this fragrance. I wore it to work. Maybe I had a little sample bottle because I sampled it before I actually bought the fragrance. Yeah, I think I wore the sample to work. I have not wore this to work yet, so I will report back to you guys what the sample or what this fragrance can actually do. I got one unsolicited compliment so far, and I've been in ownership of this whole thing not very long, so that's pretty high to me. As far as what other people think about the fragrance, if you take a look at Fragrantica, I do like to get a little picture as to what people think. Um, it looks like okay, yeah, 4 out of 5. Not a whole bunch of votes because again, this fragrance just came out last year. So looking at about out of 450 votes, this particular fragrance gets a 4 out of 5, um, which is pretty accurate. I mean, this is amazing fragrance. Carolina Herrera usually comes with it with fragrances. I haven't smelled too many fragrances that I really didn't like. Uh, so out of the house, nothing really just terrible. Mediocre at best on some, but this is a very, very good one. I mean, this is up there with CH Man, the regular one. I think I like CH Man a little bit better than this one, but nevertheless, I do love this fragrance. Um, and as far as versatility, I think this fragrance is actually pretty good for fall and winter. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe early spring here in Ohio. It's still very cold in the early spring, so um, yeah, I definitely would keep this for the colder weather, primarily, and at night. If you're gonna go spring, I would say spring night maybe, but then you want to be reaching for other fragrances at that time. So, my final rating for this particular fragrance, I would go ahead and give this fragrance an 8.5 out of 10. The longevity for this fragrance, for me, when I do wear it, when I had a chance to wear it, it gave me some few hours. I would say it gave me it gave me anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. You know, typical designer. I mean, 4 to 6 hours. Nothing crazy. You might get different performance, but for me, 4 to 6. I carry a decant. Don't mind it because I absolutely love the fragrance. It is very unique. You will not smell like anyone else. It's not old man. It's mature. It's classy, but not old man. You know, I'll smell like granddad or anything like that. So that's my final rating for this one. 8.5 out of 10. So if you guys have any questions about anything else, I may have missed something. I'm pretty new at this. Give me a shout. I'm out.